A warm welcome to everyone and thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of Careers Bistro. My name is Maricel Stoffberg and today I have the privilege of speaking to Charmaine Burger, the legal manager at Old Mutual. Charmaine, thank you so much for being here and for gracing us with your presence this morning.
You're more than welcome. You can't see it, but I'm smiling.
I can see the smile in your eyes.
Oh, great. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. But before we start, let's just sanitize our hands. There you go.
Thank you.
So maybe to just give people some background on who you are, if you can tell us a bit more about your background, your career, and then where your journey with Old Mutual started.
All right. Well, I'm a lawyer, born and bred in Namibia. Also studied in Namibia. I studied at the University of Namibia. And then, fun fact, my mask, I have to readjust it. Fun fact, one of my lecturers at UNAM was actually our current Minister of Justice,
Wow.
the Honorable Yvonne Dausab. So very privileged and very proud. But yeah, after university, before I did my practical training at the Justice Training Center, I first prosecuted. So I was a public prosecutor in Gobabas for like 2 years. And then after that, I came back, I did my JTC, and then I rejoined government after a while. But at the master's office, I was working with trusts and insolvencies.
Okay.
Got my admission in 2016, and then I also joined Old Mutual as a legal advisor
Yes.
in 2016.
And then today you are a legal manager.
Yeah, yeah. I went through the road.
Yes.
Did my part, worked for like 2.5 years, and then I got promoted to legal manager.
Can you maybe tell us a bit about some of the qualities that a legal manager needs, especially for people watching today thinking that this sounds like something I might be interested in one day?
Firstly, hard work and confidence.
Yeah.
I think those two should go together, because it doesn't help you sit with the world of knowledge in your mind and you don't have the confidence to share it.
Yes.
Then you'll be the people working behind the scenes and you won't go anywhere. So you need to be a promoter of yourself and be confident to speak when it's necessary.
Yes.
And especially in the corporate environment, there's a lot of times where a lot of hard conversations need to be dealt with, especially from the legal department,
Yeah.
where we have to be crucially honest with our business units. And then you need to be able to have that conversation, whether it's with
Definitely.
the group CEO or an executive or manager or whomever. You need to be honest, because what you give, the facts that you give and the opinions that you give bears a great or has a lot of weight
Yeah.
on the final decision to be taken by the business and whether the business gets to keep its license or not. So
Yeah.
it's very important for you not only to know what you're talking about, but also to have the confidence to say it.
Yes. Being a manager at your young age is an exceptional accomplishment, and I am very honored to be speaking to you and getting some of your wisdom and insight. So what do you believe are some of the qualities that are essential for someone in a management position?
Well, I'm thinking about it now because there's so many qualities to think of.
Yeah.
When I was promoted to manager, this is my first management role, obviously, that I had to take up. And it's very important to lead by example. You need to be able to do the work that you expect your reporting line to do, so that you
Yes.
know how to do it. That's why I was fortunate to start as legal advisor before I got promoted to legal manager.
Yeah.
So I knew what to expect of them and how to expect it of them and how to get them there.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, sorry, I just need to readjust my mask.
It's the new normal, wearing our masks.
Yes, and I'm still getting used to it. Yeah, the flip side of the coin is you also need to be able to stand back and give them the space to flourish also.
Yeah.
Because what I want to do is I want to cultivate future managers and future leaders.
Definitely.
So you don't want to micromanage. You want to be able for them to be able to have the confidence to also step up and do their thing and give them that opportunity.
Yeah.
It's very difficult and it's a learning curve each and every day. I've been a manager for 1.5 years now, but I can confidently say that you learn each and every day, and you need to respect that people are different, and people move at different paces, and the way I would do it and the way I would think would not be the way that Maricel does it, for example. So you need to have respect for your people, but you also need to know something in order to carry or to lead someone to the next level. So,
I think something that I picked up when speaking to you and while we were working on your article is your positivity, that it just shines out of you, and you make people feel better, and you make them feel like there's a way forward. How do you manage to stay positive even while we are in this pandemic that we're in and changes all around?
I always love to say that there's power in positivity. Because there really is power in positivity. Once you decide, no, but this is gonna be good, this is gonna be fine, then you get through it. I'm a single parent, I'm a manager, so currently I'm a housewife, I'm a teacher, I'm an employee, and I'm a manager. And it's all about your perspective. If you're going to say, well, okay, let's do this, then you do it. And then by the grace of God, you get it done. People ask, how do you do it? And the grace of God, don't ask me, it happened. And it happened well. But you also can't just sit back and wait for it to happen. You need to be the instigator. You need to be your own leader in order to get where you're going and to get done in the day, whatever you want to do. So it's all about a positive spirit. If you decide, but I'm not less for today, I don't want to do today, then today is going to pass you by and nothing's going to happen. But if you stand up and you decide, okay, I'm going to tackle today. How am I going to tackle today? Let's do this. Then you get up and you go.
I just feel so inspired. Like I just want to applaud or something.
That's just how it works. And that's what I tell everyone that I talk to. You decide how your day is going to be. You decide how your life is going to be. You can sit there and feel sorry for yourself. But okay, it's fine to have a pity party now and then. But once the pity party is done, what now? Do your thing, but then get up and actually live life, because otherwise you're wasting space.
Definitely. And then for those young people watching out there, what would your message be to them to make them realize that even though you're young, it doesn't mean that you can't achieve anything in life or you can't make a difference where you are placed in society? I would tell them that we're all young. We've all been younger. We've all been students, but never lose sight of your goals. You can say, yes, I'm a young person and I want to have fun and I want to do this and I want to do that and I want to travel, and there's time for everything. You get to everything. But if you have a goal in life, you should never let go of that. Because it keeps you grounded and it keeps you motivated. If it's exam times, it's exam times. The holiday times will come where you can give attention to your boyfriend and your friend and whoever that needs the attention. But just focus on the goal at hand at all times and never lose sight of that. Don't just, oh, I'm a student, I'm going along. No, I mean, I started as a prosecutor. Today I'm a legal manager. It took me 10 years, but I knew where I wanted to go and I know where I still want to go. So never lose sight of that, and then the world is your oyster. Like I said, make the ceiling your plan C. Because we have higher up to go. Don't just settle for the mediocre. Because you are in charge of your own destiny, and you get to determine where you're going to end up and what example you're going to be to your friends and your family, and especially your children. Charmaine, thank you so much for your time and for sharing some insight and for just your positivity and making me feel like I can achieve anything. We really appreciate it. And if you want to read more about Charmaine and her story, please grab yourself a copy of Careers, which is inserted in all three of the Namibia Media Holdings dailies. So you can be the difference you want to see. So follow Charmaine's example, stay positive. And Charmaine, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me.